Coach Bill with Bill Mabry Online Coaching. Hope you're having a great day so far. Today, guys, what is it today? Today is Thursday, and this is actually Emily and I's fasting day. We do alternate day fasting, which probably some of you already know that. But today I'll probably go all the way to 23 hours today. And the topic today, guys, you've heard me talk about hormones so many times, and that we all know that hormones operate the whole body. But today, guys, I want to talk about a particular one called ghrelin, and you've heard me talk about this before. And the last few times I talked about this, I kind of gave you the bad, not bad information, but the bad thing that ghrelin does to the body, and how it actually can sabotage you if you're doing intermittent or prolonged fasting. And actually, I should have followed that up with how important ghrelin is if you're actually looking to lose the belly fat or body fat. And you guys know for a fact that we all, most of us health professionals know that hormones operate the whole body. The body functions, including weight gain and weight loss. We already know that. We know that when certain hormones are out of control, you will gain belly fat and body fat. We know that. We also know if you know how to activate certain hormones, you will lose that unwanted belly fat and body fat. We know that as well. We also know the root cause of what causes weight gain or belly fat or body fat, and why certain hormones are out of control. We already know the root cause to that. We also know that there's a natural solution that will actually help you take control of those hormones that are causing you guys to actually gain belly fat or body fat. And for those of you that have type 2 diabetes or fatty liver disease, you also have to take control of those hormones as well. And guys, the biggest, what we're going to talk about is what is the good and the bad about ghrelin, and how you actually need the hormone ghrelin, that sometimes is known as your appetite hormone, that can easily sabotage your weight loss progress when you're fasting. But it also is a good thing on the other side, because the reason for that is, and this is all science backed. Actually, in this description section of this video, you're going to get the science. But guys, you have to understand that hormones play a huge part in whatever you're trying to do, reverse weight loss or type 2 diabetes. But when you're fasting, this is mainly for those of you that are doing either intermittent fasting, or you're doing prolonged fasting. And you know that a lot of people are following these protocols, and they're seeing some magical results, not only in their body fat or losing the weight, but also they're feeling the health benefits from it. And it's helping to reverse many disease models like type 2 diabetes and cancer. That's all backed by science also. But what happens is, and I'm at fault too, is that those of us that are doing intermittent fasting, now we're doing alternate day fasting, which means I have a feed day, I have a fasting day, I have a feed day, I have a fasting day. So I'm getting in the calories I need and the protein I need to keep maintaining my lean muscle mass and keep adding lean muscle. Even though I'll be 71 this year, I'm still able to do that because of this protocol, and because science is telling us how beneficial intermittent fasting is for our muscle building hormones like growth hormones. That's the key right there. Okay, guys, when you're doing intermittent fasting, and if you're actually doing it too much, you're going to actually lose the effect of being hungry, because your body is very adaptable. It adapts to things. And so if you're doing consistently intermittent fasting over and over, like we have been doing for years, then eventually your body is going to adapt to that eating program, and you're not going to get hungry anymore, which means that you're not going to feel the effects of your appetite hormone, which is ghrelin. Ghrelin actually will tell you if you're actually burning your own stored body fat, and if you're putting yourself into an environment known as autophagy that's also activating your muscle building hormones, your growth hormones that are actually going to help you to lose that belly fat and body fat. If you do not feel a little hunger wave during your fasting period, your body has adapted to it, and it's time for you to no longer fast. What we do is we'll go on a 3 to 4 day feed day, and then we'll go back to our alternate day fasting. Today, I'm fasting for probably 23 hours. It's, what time is it? It's, I don't know, probably about 10:30. I am feeling a little hunger right now. Now, how am I going to depress that hunger wave so I don't keep feeling hungry, and that I'm not going to fail my fasting period by snacking on something? I'm going to have a big glass of our hydrogen-rich water, and I'm going to put a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in there, and that's going to knock it out. Another way is to take a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, put it in your water when you get that hunger wave, and then that'll depress that hunger wave, and you can continue your fasting. But again, guys, I have science. Now, actually, I'm going to give you a couple of them. In the National Library of Medicine, ghrelin drives growth hormone secretion during fasting in men and women. That's what I'm trying to explain. When you feel that little hunger wave while you're fasting, you're actually producing the growth hormones to not only slow premature aging for us seniors and baby boomers, but it's going to also put you in an environment of actually being able to build more lean muscle, even though you're old. The Journal of Cellular Biology, hunger for better memory. There's even science research saying when you're fasting, if you're going through a little bit of a hunger wave, that's actually beneficial for your memory, okay? And the National Library of Medicine, again, research progress of ghrelin in cardiovascular diseases. This research actually showed that when you're fasting and you do feel a little bit of a hunger wave, it's actually helping those that have heart disease or issues with their heart. So guys, the science is there. It's not me talking. The problem is most of you who are doing intermittent fasting might be doing too much of it, and it's very simple to know when you're fasting too much. It's because you're no longer getting any hunger waves during your fasting period. Now, I've had this happen to me when I've done a 42-hour fast. I have felt no hunger waves during that whole 42 hours, and that's when I start realizing that the research is saying that I need to go off fasting for 2 or 3 days and do feed days. Now, my feed days, I'm still not eating junk. I'm eating high, good dietary fat, low carb or moderate protein, and low carb meals, which are primarily organic veggies. I'm staying away from sugar, and I'm staying away from the standard American diet of the processed starchy carbs as well, so that during that eating phase, I'm still going to be able to lose belly fat and body fat. Okay, guys? So, guys, you can go to my BillMabryCoaching.com, click on my website, check out our online coaching programs. You can also go to my my ebooks. In there, I have a book I published called "The Good and the Bad and the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly about Hormones." This book I published will give you the most common hormones you need to understand that is actually causing you to add more belly fat as you get older, and how to increase your growth hormones and muscle building hormones so that you can develop more lean muscle even at a baby boomer's age and still get the benefits of losing that belly fat or body fat. Again, go to BillMabryCoaching.com and click on free consultation.